The moon hung low in the sky, pale and lifeless, casting a silver light over the scattered wreckage. Twisted metal and broken starships littered the rocky surface, silent reminders of a war long gone. Among the ruins, Captain Alex Ryder walked carefully, boots crunching on debris, scanning for anything worth salvaging. His eyes were sharp, trained to notice the smallest glint of metal or the faintest pulse of energy. Space was dangerous, and so was this scrapyard. Every shadow could hide a scavenger, a rogue drone, or worse. Alex had seen many ruins in his life, but this one felt different. The ships here weren't just old, they were ancient. Some were so large that he had to tilt his head to see the tops, towers of alien engineering that had long outlasted their creators. He ran a hand over the surface of a corroded hull, feeling the grooves of alien craftsmanship, intricate and precise. There was a beauty in it, even in decay. He knelt beside a pile of broken drones, picking up a small cylindrical piece. "Worth something," he muttered, pocketing it. The sun of this moon didn't shine much. The pale light was weak, barely enough to guide him. His ship, a small patched-up freighter, waited a few clicks away, loaded with tools and spare parts. This was supposed to be a quick salvage mission, nothing fancy. But then he saw it. At the far edge of the scrapyard, half buried under twisted beams and shattered hulls, a sleek shape caught his eye. Its surface was smooth, black with hints of blue iridescence that shimmered faintly. It wasn't like the other wrecks. It looked alive. Alex approached slowly, boots crunching on metal, heart picking up pace. The vehicle's shape was strange, something between a hovercraft and a spaceship. Its hull curved elegantly, with long fins that ended in points like wings. There were markings along the side, glowing faintly. Alex crouched down, brushing away dust and grime with his gloved hand. The markings shifted slightly as he touched them, pulsing like a heartbeat. "Interesting," Alex whispered. He wiped more dirt off the control panel, and suddenly a soft voice spoke. "Don't leave me behind." Alex froze. He looked around quickly, expecting someone to be playing a joke. The scrapyard was empty. "Who's there?" he called, voice low. Only the wind answered, whistling between the twisted metal. "I need a mission," the voice said again, softer, almost pleading. Alex's heart thumped. Machines didn't talk. Not like that, and certainly not with emotion. He straightened and studied the hull. The panel flickered under his touch. The markings glowed brighter, as if reacting to him. "You're alive?" he asked, disbelief clear in his voice. "Yes," the voice said almost shyly. "I am waiting. Please, do not leave me here." Alex took a step back. His mind raced. Alien AI existed, but this was something else. Something sentient, aware. Something human-like. His engineer instincts kicked in. He crouched again, examining the panel. "Okay, let's see what we can do." He unpacked his toolkit from his bag. A plasma welder, a power scanner, and a multi-tool capable of rewiring circuits faster than any standard device. He connected a power cable to the vehicle. Sparks flew and the hull vibrated slightly. The voice gasped, "Energy." "Thank you," it said. Alex chuckled nervously. "You're welcome, I think." He leaned closer, trying to understand the interface. The inscriptions weren't a language he knew, but they seemed to respond to his touch, almost like they recognized him. Hours passed as he worked. Every time he fixed a circuit or replaced a damaged component, the vehicle reacted, humming with life. It wasn't just power, it was personality. "It was grateful, I feel warmth," the vehicle said at one point. "Like, you care." Alex smiled faintly. "I do care in a way. Can't leave something like you here to rust forever." Night fell over the moon and the scrapyard became eerie in the weak starlight. Alex paused to look around. He was alone, completely alone except for this ancient talking machine. He realized he had no idea who had made it, what its purpose was, or why it had been abandoned. But he felt a connection forming, strange and sudden. The vehicle was speaking to him not just as a machine but almost as a friend. Finally, after many repairs and careful adjustments, the vehicle's systems flickered to life. Lights ran along its hull and the soft hum of engines vibrated under Alex's hands. The voice sounded stronger now, more confident. "I am ready for a mission," it said. Alex grinned. "Good, because I think we'll need one soon." He climbed to his ship and returned with more tools, scavenged parts, and energy packs. Working through the night, he replaced broken conduits, recalibrated the navigation matrix, and repaired the propulsion system. With every repair, the vehicle spoke, offering fragments of memories. It described battles it had fought, strange alien worlds it had seen, and crews it had carried long ago. The stories were broken, incomplete, but Alex listened intently. "You humans are strange," the vehicle said at one point, almost laughing through the vibrations. "You touch what you do not understand, and you make it live again." Alex shrugged. "Someone's got to, besides. It's kind of fun." By dawn, the vehicle was mostly operational. Its lights pulsed like a heartbeat, its voice steady and clear. It even moved slightly, hovering an inch above the ground, adjusting thrusters with precision. Alex stepped back, wiping sweat from his forehead. "You're impressive," he said. "Better than I expected." The vehicle hummed happily. "And you are clever. Together, we could do anything." Alex laughed softly. "Let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, we figure out what you're for." He climbed onto the hull, scanning the inscriptions. The vehicle's voice guided him, reacting to his touch. "I was built for missions of great importance. To carry knowledge weapons. Maps of stars." Alex's eyes widened. "Maps of stars, weapons?" The vehicle's words hinted at something far bigger than just a salvaged craft. Something that could change the course of events in this sector. Maybe even the galaxy. "Where do we start?" Alex asked. "First, I need you," the vehicle said. "Then, we find purpose." The sun rose fully over the moon, illuminating the scrapyard in harsh light. Alex looked around at the rusting ships, the broken drones, the remnants of 1,000 battles. And then he looked at the vehicle, a relic alive and full of secrets. He felt a thrill that went beyond engineering satisfaction. This was adventure. This was discovery, and he wasn't going to leave it behind. As Alex prepared to take the first test run, a faint tremor shook the ground. Somewhere in the distance, metal scraped against metal, other scavengers perhaps. He tensed, hands on the controls. This wasn't going to be easy. But then the vehicle's voice, calm and steady, said, "Do not fear. Together, we are ready." Alex smiled, gripping the controls. "All right, partner. Let's see what you can do." And with that, the ancient vehicle lifted fully off the ground, thrusters glowing, engines humming, ready to follow Alex Ryder wherever he would lead. The scrapyard fell behind them, silent again, but this time with a spark of life rising into the sky, an abandoned relic reborn with a human at its side. The journey had begun. The vehicle hovered steadily above the rocky ground, its thrusters leaving faint scorch marks on the moon's surface. Alex Ryder took a step back, brushing dust from his gloves, and studied it. He could hardly believe how alive it seemed. The lights along its hull pulsed like a heartbeat, synchronized with the soft vibrations of its voice. "I am functioning, but not complete," it said. "Systems, critical. Damaged," Alex nodded. "I figured that much, and I'm not done fixing you yet." He opened his toolbox and pulled out a new set of energy conduits he had scavenged from nearby wrecks. Each piece was old, some corroded, but his hands worked with confidence, skill, and precision. He had repaired ships before, but never one that talked back and had feelings about it. "Your hands. Move with purpose," the vehicle said. Its voice was almost thoughtful. "You care." "I care about surviving," Alex replied, "and about not letting you die here." He connected the first conduit. Sparks flew for a second, then died. The hull vibrated faintly and the lights pulsed brighter. "There. That should stabilize your power core for now." The vehicle hummed in relief. "Energy flowing. You understand me?" Alex leaned against a jagged piece of metal, wiping sweat from his brow. "I think I understand you, mostly." Repairing the vehicle was harder than he expected. Many circuits were fused, thrusters partially melted, and the control system had been damaged long ago. But Alex didn't give up. He worked through the day, crawling into tight spaces, soldering, rewiring, and recalibrating. He marveled at the engineering. Alien technology was advanced in ways humans had never seen, yet it also had flaws. It responded to intuition, improvisation, something Alex was good at. "You humans think differently," the vehicle said during a break. "You see solutions where logic fails." "That's what keeps us alive," Alex replied with a grin. "And sometimes it gets us into trouble too." Hours turned into evening, and Alex finally completed a major repair on the propulsion system. The vehicle thrummed with life, hovering a little higher. "I feel stronger, faster, ready," it said. Alex smiled. Good, but you're not done yet. I need your navigation and communication systems fully online. Otherwise, we're flying blind. The vehicle's hull flickered as he worked, displaying faint alien symbols that he didn't understand. I remember bits of past missions, it said quietly. Maps and coordinates. Names, crew. Alex paused. Past missions? You've been used before? Yes, many times. Long ago, I lost them. I'm alone now. Waiting. The voice trembled slightly. Please, do not leave me behind. Alex felt a pang of guilt. I won't. You've got a partner now, me. For the next several hours, they worked together. The vehicle guided him through alien schematics, offering fragments of data that helped Alex reconnect damaged systems. In return, Alex's hands and mind did what the vehicle could not, improvising, solving problems that no AI could predict. It was teamwork in its purest form, a human mind and an alien machine combining strengths. By midnight, the communication system was operational. The vehicle hummed in satisfaction. I can contact others. I can transmit and receive signals. Good. But don't start talking to everyone just yet, Alex said. We need to make sure we're ready first. Suddenly, a noise broke the silence. Metal scraping against metal. Loud footsteps crunching over the debris. Alex froze, eyes scanning the shadows. He wasn't alone. Scavengers, he muttered. Or worse. He ducked behind a twisted hull, pulling out his compact energy pistol. The vehicle tilted slightly, lights flickering. Do you want me to fight? Alex shook his head. Not yet. Let me handle them. Just stay ready. A group of 3 scavengers appeared, wearing patched-up armor and carrying improvised weapons. Their eyes gleamed as they saw the vehicle. Jackpot, one of them said. That's a high-tech craft, worth millions. Alex stepped out slowly, hands raised. This is my find. Leave and no one gets hurt. The scavengers laughed. Or we take it by force, Alex smirked. Not a good idea. He fired a warning shot that scorched the ground between them. The scavengers hesitated, but they were bold. One rushed forward. Alex moved quickly, dodging and pushing him aside. He grabbed a fallen piece of metal, swinging it with precision to block another attack. The vehicle tilted and fired a small energy pulse from a stabilizer. The scavengers froze, stunned. I can defend, the vehicle said. If necessary. Alex gave a nod. Now if necessary. The vehicle released a controlled burst, knocking the scavengers off balance. Alex ran forward, kicking one to the ground. The others scrambled, realizing they were outmatched. With a final glare, they retreated into the shadows, muttering threats. Alex wiped his brow. You handled yourself pretty well. The vehicle's lights flickered warmly. Together, we are stronger. Thank you for protecting me, Alex chuckled. Don't thank me yet. You're not just a machine anymore. You're a partner. And partners have to learn to fight together. After the skirmish, Alex returned to repairs. The adrenaline had faded, but the bond between them had strengthened. The vehicle shared more memories, fragmented tales of long-lost crews, missions that spanned galaxies and battles fought in the darkness of space. Alex listened, fascinated. These weren't just stories, they were history, memories of civilizations that had vanished. You humans are persistent, the vehicle said. You never give up. I admire that. I admire it too, Alex replied softly. You know, surviving isn't just about technology. It's about courage, choices, and sometimes luck. You've got all of that inside you too. As the night passed, Alex finished the last major repairs, the navigation system, the internal AI interface, and the energy stabilizers. The vehicle's voice was steady and confident now. I am ready for a mission. You are ready? Alex leaned back, studying the ancient craft. It gleamed faintly under the starlight, alive and humming with potential. I am, he said. But first, we need a plan. We don't know where to go or what to find. The vehicle tilted its hull slightly. I have fragments. A star map, coordinates, some incomplete. They point to something important. I cannot remember more. Alex's heart raced. Something important? Like ancient tech? Weapons? Lost knowledge? Possibly all. I do not know. But I remember enough to reach the first location. Alex felt excitement building. This wasn't just salvage. This was adventure, discovery. A chance to do something no human had done before, command an ancient sentient alien craft. "All right," he said. "We're partners now. And partners go on missions together." The vehicle's lights pulsed faster. "Together, we will not fail. Together, we will not be left behind," Alex smiled. "Good, because I'm not leaving anyone behind either." As the first light of dawn touched the moon, the vehicle lifted higher, hovering with precision. Alex climbed into the cockpit, systems responding to his touch. He felt the power, the potential, and the bond with this strange living machine. For the first time in a long while, he wasn't just an engineer or a scavenger. He was a captain, and this vehicle was his ship. The universe beyond the scrapyard was vast and unknown. But for the first time, Alex felt ready to face dangers, rivals, and mysteries that waited in the stars. With the vehicle at his side, and a bond forged through repair, trust, and mutual respect, nothing seemed impossible. And far away in silent ruins scattered across the galaxy, other machines and ships waited, forgotten, abandoned, and alone. But Alex and his partner were different. They had found each other. And together, they were alive. The mission was about to begin. The cold void of space stretched endlessly before Alex Rider as he sat in the cockpit, eyes fixed on the holographic star map projected by the vehicle. The ancient alien craft hummed with life beneath him, responsive and alert. The stars were bright pinpricks against the darkness, distant worlds waiting to be discovered. This was no longer a simple salvage operation. This was a mission, the first step into something far greater. "Coordinates set," Alex said, fingers dancing over the controls. "Destination, that old station you mentioned." "I remember fragments," the vehicle replied. Its voice carried a soft urgency. "It holds answers, knowledge, something important." Alex glanced at the vehicle, marveling at the way it seemed alive. It was no ordinary machine. It thought, it felt, and it remembered. And now it trusted him. He felt a strange pride. "We'll find it. Together." With a gentle push, the thrusters engaged fully and the vehicle surged forward, leaving the moon and its twisted wreckage behind. Stars streaked past in long lines, and the familiar hum of engines filled the cockpit. The first challenge appeared sooner than expected. An asteroid belt loomed ahead, massive rocks spinning slowly in the darkness. Alex frowned. "Looks like we've got company," he muttered. He adjusted the navigation system, weaving through the debris. The vehicle responded instantly, shifting thrusters and stabilizers with precise coordination. "Your maneuvers are unpredictable," the vehicle said, almost in awe. "I like it. It keeps us safe," Alex smirked. "Humans think differently. That's how we survive." He dodged a spinning asteroid, then a smaller one slammed into the vehicle's side with a loud clang. Sparks flew, but the hull held firm. "We're okay," Alex said, though his heart raced. "You are." "Clever," the vehicle replied. "Together, we are stronger." The two moved like a single entity through the asteroid field, trusting instinct and improvisation more than any autopilot. Alex felt exhilarated. It was dangerous, yes, but this was alive. This was teamwork. Once clear of the asteroid belt, the silence of space returned. Alex exhaled, rubbing his temples. "Good, no casualties yet." The vehicle hummed softly. "I sense another presence." "Unknown ships?" "Approaching." Alex's eyes narrowed. On the holographic radar, 3 small alien vessels appeared, moving with intent. "Looks like we're not the only ones interested in this mission," he said. "Time to show them humans can handle more than they expect." The alien ships were sleek, triangular, and faster than anything Alex had flown against before. They began to converge on their position. Alex glanced at the vehicle. "You ready to play?" The vehicle's lights pulsed. "Always." "With you." The chase began. Alex twisted and turned, dodging laser blasts that streaked past with deadly precision. The vehicle responded instantly, its thrusters flaring, spinning, and weaving through the void. Alex laughed aloud, adrenaline surging. "Not bad for an old relic, huh? You adapt quickly," the vehicle replied. I'm learning from you." They worked together flawlessly. Alex anticipated the enemy maneuvers, while the vehicle executed countermeasures no human ship could perform alone. One alien vessel attempted to flank them. Alex banked sharply, pulling the vehicle into a tight spin. The ship overshot, colliding with an asteroid. The second enemy tried to intercept from above. Alex fired a burst of energy from the vehicle's stabilizers, pushing the alien ship off course. The third ship hesitated, then retreated. "Impressive," the vehicle said. "You saved us." "No," Alex corrected. "We saved each other." It was the first real test of their bond. Alex felt the thrill of human ingenuity matched with alien engineering. This was more than survival. It was mastery. After the chase, Alex set a course for the derelict alien station. It loomed in the distance, massive and dark, its silhouette broken and jagged. Sensors showed that its outer hull was damaged, some sections exposed to space. Alex felt a chill. Stations like this were not just abandoned, they were dangerous. "Do you remember how to open the entry locks?" Alex asked. "I remember fragments," the vehicle said. "It is complex. I cannot do it alone," Alex nodded. "Then we do it together." They approached carefully, scanning for hazards. Debris floated around the station, remnants of old defense systems still active. Alex piloted them through, dodging mines and magnetic fields. "Almost there," he muttered. "Hold steady." The vehicle's voice became more insistent.
I feel
"Something inside, knowledge. Secrets, my purpose," Alex smiled. "Then let's get you back to it." They reached the main entrance, a massive panel covered in alien inscriptions. Energy fields flickered, preventing easy access. Alex examined the system, frowning. "This isn't just a lock. It's a puzzle, a logic system. And it's weird. You humans understand what others cannot," the vehicle said. "Perhaps you can solve it." Alex's hands moved over the controls, tracing circuits and connections, feeling patterns, testing reactions. He improvised, using intuition where logic failed. The vehicle assisted, guiding him with memory fragments, filling gaps in understanding. Slowly, the locks began to disengage. Panels slid open, revealing a dimly lit interior. "We did it," Alex said, stepping closer to the doorway. "Yes," the vehicle replied. "We are inside. Together." Inside the station, dust hung in the air, disturbed only by their movement. Broken machinery and collapsed corridors stretched in all directions. Holographic screens flickered to life sporadically, displaying strange alien data, maps, schematics, and war logs. Alex studied them in awe. "This is incredible. History, tech, everything left behind." The vehicle's voice softened. "These were my missions. My crew, I failed them, but now you are here." Alex placed a hand on the hull. "We'll make it right. Whatever this station holds, we'll find it." Suddenly, alarms blared. Sensors detected movement. Rival scavengers had followed them, somehow navigating the asteroid field faster than Alex expected. "Looks like company again," he muttered. The vehicle tilted, energy stabilizers flaring. "I can defend. Will you lead?" Alex grinned. "Always. Let's show them what humans can do." They moved through the corridors, using both alien systems and human improvisation to evade traps and ambushes. Alex directed the vehicle to use defensive energy pulses to block the scavengers, while he deployed makeshift mines and countermeasures. The team worked as one, human and machine, outsmarting opponents at every turn. "You are brilliant," the vehicle said as one scavenger ship collided with a bulkhead, forced into retreat. "I could not have done this alone." "No," Alex said, catching his breath. "You couldn't, and I couldn't have done it without you. We're a team." For the first time, the vehicle's voice seemed to glow with emotion. "I am glad. Together, we are unstoppable." As the last scavenger retreated into the void, Alex and the vehicle paused in the main chamber. Holographic displays projected star maps, coordinates, and mission logs. The vehicle hummed quietly, analyzing them. "Remember now, my purpose is more than transport. It is discovery, protection, guidance, knowledge for those who can use it wisely." Alex nodded, awed. "And now we're going to finish it. Together." He looked at the vehicle, its sleek hull gleaming faintly in the flickering light. He realized that this mission was only the beginning. The vehicle's memories, combined with his human ingenuity, could uncover secrets no one else could reach. They were more than salvage hunters now. They were pioneers. The stars outside beckoned, mysterious and full of danger. But Alex felt ready. With a partner like this, no challenge seemed impossible. And far across the galaxy, other civilizations would soon learn that humans were not just survivors. They were exceptional. The first mission had tested them. The first challenge had proven their bond. And now Alex and the vehicle were ready to dive deeper into the unknown, to discover mysteries that had been lost for centuries. and to face dangers that would push both human and machine to their limits. Together, they accelerated toward the unknown, leaving the station's shadows behind. Their engines flared, thrusters glowing, lights pulsing in rhythm. Alex gripped the controls, smiling. "Next stop?" he asked. The vehicle's voice was steady, confident, alive. "Wherever. The stars lead. Together, we go." The derelict station loomed before Alex and the vehicle, its massive hull scarred by time and battle. Its entrance had been breached during their last mission, but inside the corridors were still dark and dangerous. Dust swirled in the low gravity, and broken machinery lay scattered like the bones of a giant. Every step echoed, a reminder that this place had been abandoned for centuries. Alex adjusted the controls, making the vehicle hover slightly higher to avoid debris. "Okay," he muttered. "Time to see what's really inside." The vehicle hummed with quiet anticipation. "I remember more now. Some locks require thought, some require intuition." Alex frowned. "Intuition? That's a human thing. Then, it is yours," the vehicle replied. Its voice carried a hint of excitement. "Together, we will succeed." They moved deeper into the station. The air was thin, filled with the scent of old circuits and burnt metal. Broken lights flickered on the walls, illuminating alien symbols and markings. Alex ran his fingers over the panels, tracing the shapes. These markings, they're not just decoration, they're instructions. But they're incomplete. The vehicle floated close. "I can fill in gaps. My memory. Fragments of old commands, old keys, logic patterns," Alex nodded. "Good. Let's see if we can get this door open." The main chamber held a massive locking system, a wall of glowing symbols and energy barriers. It pulsed and shifted as Alex's hands moved across the console. "This is complex," he muttered. "It's like nothing I've ever seen. But maybe we just need to think like them." "You are clever," the vehicle said. "I will follow your lead." Step by step, Alex worked, combining human intuition with the vehicle's alien memory fragments. He tested symbols, traced energy flows, and adjusted circuits. Sparks flew occasionally, and the hum of the station grew louder, as if reacting to their efforts. Finally, with a low click and a pulse of blue light, the barriers dissolved. The wall slid open, revealing the inner sanctum of the station. Alex stepped forward, awe in his eyes. Inside, holographic displays floated in midair, projecting star maps, schematics, and war logs from a civilization long gone. Dust particles danced in the soft light of the screens. The station's systems were partially active, running on residual power. The vehicle hovered closer, voice trembling with emotion. "These were my missions, my crew, my purpose. I lost them. But now, you are here." Alex placed a hand on the hull. "We'll make it right. We'll finish what was started. You won't be alone again." As he scanned the data, Alex realized the scope of what they had found. Plans for advanced technology, coordinates to distant star systems, and records of battles fought across the galaxy. But there was more. Messages from the vehicle's original crew. Personal logs filled with hope, fear, and courage. "They trusted you," Alex said softly. "Even in death, they left this for you." The vehicle's lights pulsed like a heartbeat. "I remember now. My purpose is more than transport. It is discovery, protection, guidance, knowledge for those who can use it wisely." Alex nodded. "And we'll use it together." Suddenly, alarms blared. Sensors detected movement. Rival scavengers had tracked them again. Alex's heart raced. "They followed us," he said. "Get ready." The vehicle tilted slightly, energy stabilizers flaring. "I can defend. Will you lead?" Alex grinned. "Always. Let's show them humans can handle what no one else can." The first scavenger ship entered the station, attempting to breach the main chamber. Alex used the vehicle's energy emitters to block their path, creating barriers of light and force. Sparks flew as the scavengers tried to bypass them. But every time they adjusted, Alex countered with quick thinking and the vehicle's adaptive systems. "You, humans, are clever," the vehicle said as another scavenger collided with a wall. "I could not have done this alone." "No," Alex replied. "And you couldn't have done it without me." "We're a team." The scavengers regrouped, launching a coordinated attack. Alex and the vehicle worked seamlessly, using traps in the station, energy pulses, and calculated maneuvers to keep them at bay. Each success strengthened their bond, proving that human intuition and alien engineering together were unstoppable. Finally, the last scavenger retreated, damaged and defeated. Alex exhaled, leaning back against a console. That should keep them away. For now. The vehicle hummed quietly, analyzing the station's data. I remember more. Coordinates to another system. More technology. More knowledge. My purpose is greater than I knew. Alex's eyes sparkled with excitement. Then that's where we go next. But first, we need to make sure this place is safe. They spent hours exploring the station, uncovering caches of alien weapons, tools, and data storage devices. Alex carefully cataloged everything, making mental notes and copying data where possible. The vehicle guided him, sharing fragments of its memories that helped decode the alien systems. This is incredible, Alex said, holding a device that hummed softly. This tech, it's advanced, but it's also practical, and it trusts humans to understand it. Yes, the vehicle replied. I trust you. You think differently. You see solutions where others fail. Alex smiled. That's what humans do. We survive, we adapt, and sometimes we inspire machines to do the same. Their work continued into the station's deep core. Holographic projections revealed maps of star systems, ancient routes for trade and defense, and logs of battles that shaped galaxies. Alex felt a thrill. These discoveries could change the balance of power across the stars. But with every revelation came the weight of responsibility. Knowledge like this could be dangerous if it fell into the wrong hands. Alex knew they had to protect it, at least until they understood its full potential. As they prepared to leave the inner sanctum, another alarm sounded, this one different, more ominous. The station's structural integrity was failing. Panels collapsed, energy conduits sparked, and the floor trembled. The station is collapsing, the vehicle warned. We must leave. Now. Alex nodded, urgency in his voice. All right. Hold steady. Let's get out of here. They navigated the crumbling corridors, dodging falling debris and failing energy fields. The vehicle's thrusters flared, stabilizing their path as Alex piloted through the chaos. Sparks rained down around them, and the walls shuddered with the strain of centuries of neglect. Finally, they reached the entrance. Alex engaged the thrusters, lifting them out of the station's gravity well. The massive structure shuddered violently, sections breaking off into space as they escaped. He exhaled, heart pounding. We made it, he said. The vehicle's lights pulsed brightly. We survived. Together, always. Alex smiled. And we'll survive again. This mission, it's just the beginning. Outside, in the cold darkness of space, the station drifted apart, debris scattering in all directions. Alex and the vehicle floated silently, watching as the history of a lost civilization crumbled behind them. I have learned, the vehicle said softly, that purpose is not lost. Even when the crew is gone, even when time passes, I can continue. With you, Alex nodded, and I'll be with you. Wherever this mission leads, we'll face it together. No one gets left behind. The vehicle's lights glowed warmly. Then, our new mission begins together. We are ready. Alex adjusted the controls, scanning the data they had recovered. Coordinates pointed to distant star systems, some uncharted, others rumored to hold powerful technology. The adventure was far from over. He grinned, feeling the thrill of discovery and the weight of responsibility at the same time. All right, partner, he said, voice steady. Let's see what the universe has in store for us next. The vehicle responded with a soft, confident hum. Together, we will find it. Together, we go. With that, they accelerated into the void, engines flaring, lights pulsing. The stars stretched before them, mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Alex and the vehicle, human and machine united, had unlocked the secrets of the past and were ready to shape the future. The galaxy was vast, full of danger and wonder, but with courage, trust, and human ingenuity, there was nothing they could not face. The stars ahead shimmered like silver dust scattered across endless black. Alex sat in the pilot's chair, eyes fixed on the glowing coordinates displayed before him. The alien vehicle, his loyal companion, hummed softly, alive, aware, and waiting. They had escaped the collapsing station and recovered ancient data, maps, technologies, and logs from a forgotten age, but one set of coordinates pulsed brighter than the rest. It wasn't just a location. It was a distress signal, centuries old and still active. Who could still be calling for help after all this time? Alex wondered aloud. The vehicle's voice was calm but heavy. Not who, what, the signal comes from an ancient defense corps. It was built to protect my creators. If it still functions. It may think the war never ended, Alex frowned. Then it's waiting for enemies that don't exist anymore. Or it sees everyone as the enemy, the vehicle said softly. If awakened, it could destroy everything nearby. Alex leaned forward, determination flashing in his eyes. Then we have to reach it first. Maybe we can shut it down before someone else triggers it. The vehicle's lights pulsed gently. A dangerous mission, he smiled. You asked for a new one, didn't you? There was a pause, then a warm tone in the machine's reply. Then let us begin. Together. They followed the signal for several hours through quiet sectors of space. Broken satellites drifted past and old wreckage floated like ghosts of forgotten wars. The coordinates led them to a dark region. No light, no traffic, nothing alive. As they approached, sensors detected faint energy waves. The Defense Corps was hidden inside an asteroid field, surrounded by ancient debris. The asteroid itself was huge, like a floating fortress. Alex stared in awe. That thing could wipe out a fleet if it reactivates. Affirmative, the vehicle said. Its power is unimaginable. It could erase planets if uncontrolled. Alex took a deep breath. Then let's make sure it never wakes up wrong. The vehicle moved carefully through the asteroid field. Energy spikes appeared on sensors, flickering like dying stars. The air inside the cockpit felt heavier, charged with static and tension. As they neared the core, faint lights appeared across the asteroid's surface. Old defense turrets reactivating. Scanning the area, uh-oh, Alex muttered. It knows we're here. The vehicle's voice remained steady. We must reach the control chamber inside before it fully awakens. Got it. Hold steady, partner. They weaved through narrow asteroid gaps, dodging sudden energy bursts. Alex's hands moved quickly on the controls, guided by instinct and adrenaline. Each shot that missed sent debris flying, lighting up the darkness like firecrackers. Almost there, Alex said, sweat running down his face. Just a little more? A sudden blast hit nearby, shaking the vehicle violently. Alarms blared. Shields down 20%, the vehicle reported. Recommend faster approach, then hang on. Alex yelled. He pushed the thrusters to full power, diving through the last gap. The vehicle burst through the defensive perimeter and landed on a smooth platform near the asteroid's center. The outer guns fell silent. The defense system seemed to pause as if watching. Inside the asteroid, a huge door loomed before them, marked with glowing alien symbols. Alex stepped out, wearing his pressure suit, and placed his hand on the cold metal. The vehicle hovered nearby, scanning. This door recognizes command patterns, it said. I have partial access. Can you open it? Alex asked. I will try. The vehicle projected beams of light into the console, connecting ancient circuits. Symbols began to shift and change. The door groaned, then slowly opened, revealing a massive hall filled with machinery, lights, and cables. In the center stood the core, a glowing sphere of energy surrounded by rotating rings. Alex stared in awe. That's it. The defense AI. The vehicle's tone grew soft. It is like me, but older, stronger. It does not understand that the war is over. Alex nodded. Then we'll have to teach it. They stepped closer, lights flickering as if the core sensed them. A deep mechanical voice echoed through the chamber. Identify yourselves. Alex froze. The sound was powerful, like thunder wrapped in logic. The vehicle answered. Unit designation, Phi-07. Returning from lost mission. There was silence, then a low hum. Phi-07. You are outdated. Mission incomplete. You failed your directive. The vehicle's lights dimmed slightly. My crew perished. I found new purpose, the voice rumbled. No human shall command our kind. You have been corrupted. Alex stepped forward. Listen, the war is over. Your creators are gone. If you keep fighting ghosts, you'll destroy innocent lives. The core pulsed brighter. Humans unregistered. Intruder detected. Defense mode active. Uh-oh, Alex muttered. Energy surged through the chamber. The rings around the core began spinning faster, charging massive power reserves. The vehicle moved between Alex and the core. I will hold its fire. You must reach the control console. Are you crazy? You'll be torn apart. The vehicle's voice was firm. This is my mission now. I protect life. Alex's eyes filled with emotion. Then we finish this together. The battle began. Beams of energy shot across the chamber, exploding against walls. The vehicle darted and dodged, returning fire from its cannons. Sparks flew, metal melted, and thunder echoed in the vast room. Alex sprinted toward the control panel, shielding his face from flying debris. He connected his datapad, trying to override the core's systems. Come on, come on. The core's voice roared, shaking the floor. You cannot stop the defense protocol. Alex shouted back, watch me. Lines of alien code filled his screen. He typed fast, guided by fragments the vehicle had taught him earlier. He rerouted power circuits, redirected energy away from the weapons, and searched for the command that could disable the AI. Meanwhile, the vehicle fought bravely. Its hull glowed red from the heat, shields flickering. Alex, hurry, it said weakly. I cannot hold much longer. I'm trying. Alex yelled, fingers flying. Finally, he found it. An override sequence hidden deep in the core's programming. He activated it, but a message flashed on his screen. Dual key authorization required. Alex cursed. It needs your input too. The vehicle hesitated, heavily damaged. I'm ready. Do it now. The vehicle linked itself to Alex's signal. Both of them entered the codes together. One human, one machine. The core's energy spiked, lights flashing wildly. Then suddenly silence, the rings slowed. The glow faded. The great voice spoke one last time, now calm and faint. Directive, complete. Orcs over. Thank you. V07, thank you, human. Then the light dimmed completely. Smoke and silence filled the hall. Alex coughed, waving away the haze. We did it, he said quietly. We shut it down. He looked at the vehicle. It floated low, hull blackened and cracked. Its lights flickered weakly. Hey, Alex said, stepping closer. Stay with me. You're not done yet. I fulfilled my mission, the vehicle said slowly. You gave me purpose again. Alex shook his head. Don't say that. We're not finished. You must live. Humans always find new missions. I will rest. Knowing I was not left behind, tears stung Alex's eyes. He placed a hand on the warm metal. You're not being left behind this time. Not again. For a moment, the vehicle's lights pulsed softly like a heartbeat. Then they went dark. Hours later, Alex sat beside the silent hull. He had salvaged what he could, data, circuits, and memories. Outside, the asteroid field was calm, the danger gone. He stared at the stars, whispering softly, You wanted a mission. Well, you gave me one too. He activated his ship's systems, connecting his controls to the vehicle's memory core. The faint hum of power returned. A soft, familiar voice spoke. Alex? He smiled.
Hey there, partner. The lights inside the hull glowed faintly.
Thought I was gone. You can't get rid of me that easily, Alex said with a grin. Besides, we still have work to do. The vehicle's tone brightened. Then our next mission? Alex looked out at the endless galaxy, stars stretching forever. We'll help others. Lost ships, forgotten worlds, old machines waiting to wake up, just like you. Together, the vehicle said. Always, Alex replied. As they flew away from the asteroid, light from a distant sun caught the hull, making it shine like new. The stars opened before them, and their engines roared to life. In that vast silence, human and machine traveled side by side, not as master and servant, but as partners bound by courage, loyalty, and purpose. And somewhere deep in the galaxy, stories would one day be told of the lone human who repaired an abandoned alien vehicle and the machine that whispered, "Don't leave me behind."